Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I would like to tell you a bit more about my slow morning routine. I enjoy living in Lisbon. There are days when I give myself this, let's call it a luxury to start the day slow, when I focus on self-care and put extra effort into being gentle with myself. No matter how strong you are, if you don't prioritize taking care of yourself, there will be a moment when you just break. I already felt tired the day before, so I needed this kind of start to the day. And here comes the video. As I usually go sleep quite late, I like to have my 8 hours of sleep, and if it's below 6, I feel it immediately the next day. Without enough amounts of sleep, my productivity drops, so I would rather give myself an extra hour of sleep than working more, which is actually less, as I would be able to achieve something sooner if I would be rested, and yeah, that just makes sense to me. After waking up, I make my bed, put some air into the room, and go to the shower. I heard a lot about cold showers, but this warm water covering my body in the morning feels like a big hug. And during this slow morning, I like to gather my thoughts under the shower and welcome all the hugs it offers. I put some comfortable clothes on after and move to the morning skincare. And here I use lotion first, then the serum, cream, SPF to protect my skin from sun. And I think I will make another video about my skincare routine, as I already had some requests from you, so yeah, I think it will be a good topic for a next video. Stay tuned. Then I put my jewelry on, which is a big hoops, and usually I just don't take off my jewelry, but recently I just like to wear those bigger hoops, and it's uncomfortable to sleep with them and take a shower. Plus, I would be worried that I'm gonna lose them during the sleep or something. So this is the only piece of jewelry I take off. The rest, it's just all the time with me. At the end, I like to put my favorite perfumes on, and currently it's Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And then it's time for a coffee. Recently, I've been into cappuccino in the morning, but the kind of coffee I drink depends on my mood or like a period in my life. But usually it's a choice between espresso, americano, or cappuccino, as recently. And yeah, Portugal is definitely cappuccino mood for me. Here in this apartment I rented, I have an espresso coffee machine, which is okay, but personally I prefer the kind of machine when you can blend coffee beans, and it just feels better to me. And I just like to start my day from a coffee, not because it make me more energized or awake, but I just really enjoy a taste of it, and it's like a ritual or something. You know, you drink coffee, slow down, have some time for yourself, write down some ideas, and here comes the next part, which is time with taking notes. I didn't take a notebook with me to Lisbon and realized that I needed it so badly. I wasn't able to just plan things without it. And it was the first thing I got here. I feel much better writing down my thoughts, ideas, plans, and I try to do it on my phone, but it's just not for me. I mean, I do it sometimes, but it's not the same as writing physically things down on paper, at least for me. It helps to feel less overwhelmed, as I know I will not forget about anything because it's already in my notebook. Plus, it's nice to come back sometimes to your thoughts, even from a few days earlier. If you're a kind of a person who like to plan things and just have a lot in your mind, I really recommend it because it just helped to keep my mind less anxious and just calm, and it just feels right that I can gather everything on the paper. You're not scared you're gonna forget about anything. And it's also better sometimes for me to just share my thoughts. If not with someone else, then I share it with myself. And it's just like a little relief. Yeah. Especially if you are a person for who it's a bit difficult to share thoughts, more personal, or like ideas, plans, big dreams with others. Yeah, I think it's a good thing to have your like a diary, notebook, planner, call it whatever you want. Then it's time for breakfast. I'm a rather late breakfast person or just eat a brunch. I usually go with what I can create from the products I have in the fridge, and this time I was into boiled eggs, fresh vegetables, and bread. I try to follow healthy habits and eat what is good and feels good for my body. Keep the balance, as of course I have days I feel a desire for something sweet, etc. But I don't want to be strict with my diet. I just try to choose better products for myself. And I noticed many times how I felt after too many pastries, for example. And now I just try to remember how I felt after, and it's just easier to choose healthier. It's just a little trick of mine, and it works with my brain. I stopped to sweeten my tea or coffee years ago. I drink most of the time just water during the day. Sometimes I like to make myself fresh juice or drink occasionally a glass of wine in the evening, but beside those, I don't go for sweet drinks. They simply don't taste good to me anymore. If I have a sweet cravings, I go for fruits or just start my day with oatmeal with cinnamon or dark chocolate or and fruits, and it's enough to get rid of this craving for me. But this time I was a savory breakfast mood, and I just cut some slices of melon in case I would want something later. After breakfast, I usually have some time for some work as I don't want to train immediately after food. So I give myself a minimum of an hour break until I start to prepare for training. It's not always workout at the gym. Sometimes I don't feel like going there or prefer to exercise at home, do some jumping rope and stretch more. But I found here a very nice gym which has a lot of daylight inside, and it's just a pleasure to work out there for me. It's a 20-minute away from my place, so I already have a little warm up before entering the gym. I put my workout clothes on, take my headphones and water, and I'm ready to go. And I think that's it for my slow morning routine. I really hope it will inspire some of you to build your habits and focus on yourself, be more gentle, and just notice your needs. I hope you like the video and will want to subscribe my channel. Really appreciate that. You can also subscribe my Instagram and TikTok, which are under the name the Darla. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.